Hey everyone, Justin here from Zanda, and today I'm just going to be running you through how you can opt your clients in for receiving marketing communication. This is obviously something that's very important to keep track of, so when you are sending out a newsletter or something else like that, you are only sending it out to people that have indicated they're okay to receive that, and making sure you can also track people that have said, no, I don't want to receive that. So we've got a couple of ways we can do that. The first way is probably the longer way, where essentially what I could do is quick search a client just at the top here by hitting this button here, and I can search for a client's profile. Additionally, another little quick shortcut is that if I've got a client in here in front of me that I want to go and do this for, I can also just double click on the appointment itself, and that's going to shoot me directly into the client record as well, where the section I'm looking for is the admin section down the bottom of their record, down in the manage area. So admin, manage, we're going to pop in here. And you're going to see on this page over here, receives marketing communication, where you have this toggle. If it's this way and it's grayed out and there's no color, that means it's off. And then you can obviously click that toggle to turn that on, indicating that this person is open to receiving marketing communication. So that's a way you can do it yourself, but you can also have the client indicate this when they're filling out something like an intake form. So all you would need to do in that instance is if we jump over to the tools section, just sitting here, and we go down into the form designer, a lot of times this will be included in something like an intake form, just so the client can fill this out for you, and you don't have to kind of manually do this every single time. So in my case, I'm just going to quickly create a new template. You would obviously include this in maybe a more comprehensive intake form, but I'm just going to do this for the purpose of today. So the field I'm looking for is the linked profile field. This is the field you're going to be using for a lot of your intake forms to make sure that when the client fills in all of this information, when that form is finished, all of that data is going to go into their client record, so you don't have to manually type it all in when you get that form back. And hopefully you can kind of see where this is going. Where in that linked profile field, when I'm having a look at my drop down, there is, if I have a look, subscribe to marketing communication. So you can pop that in there. So the question title is going to be the exact same as this one down here. Maybe I want to change that to, would you like to receive newsletters? Something like that. You get where I'm going for here. So I've just popped that in there. And if we just go up to where we've got the template design, so the view option just up here, and we go to template design and we go to data entry mode, I can see what that's going to look like. So again, it looks a little silly because it is just one question, but this would be part of a bigger document. And essentially all the client has to do is turn this on to indicate they would do, or leave it off if they want to indicate that they don't want to receive my newsletters, for example. And those are the two different ways you can kind of subscribe someone to your marketing communication. Hopefully that helps. It is an important thing to keep track of. And if you want other tips as well, we have heaps and heaps and heaps of video tutorials if you're still trying to wrap your head around everything the system can do. But that is going to be all from me today, so bye for now.